All right, so welcome back, everyone. Today's session is going to be very fast and swift, okay? And I think we're all going to enjoy it to the fullest. Okay, so first off, we were able to close a very strong profit of our trade, of most of our trade, almost all of our trade yesterday. And I'll be kicking off with pound, euro, dollar right here. So, euro, dollar, I took the trade right there on, I think that was on Monday. Okay, and the market came all the way down here, which kind of closed me out at this particular area. But I left this particular chart here because of what? Because of journaling. And yesterday, while I was there, also I called the trade that we should pick a buy right there, and I picked it. I actually opened this trade on two of my accounts, and you can see where it is right now. It closed out in 2.6% profit. Okay, easy peasy. So this is 70 pips. Okay, and we were only risking a little around. Okay, we were only risking a little above, I think 30 pips or thereabouts. I'm going to check again now. Let me quickly check. So that should be like 30 pips. Yes, you can see right here 30 pips. So we're risking just 30 pips. That's around $3. Okay, so we're risking $3 and we're able to make close to $8 from it. Okay, close to $8. That is almost times three, okay, of our risk, which is fine. So if you use 0.02 on this one, that's times two. If you use 0.03, that is times three. Okay, simple as that. These are the trade we picked yesterday. So this is the one, all right. The second one is NZD-USD. Okay, I actually took this trade since what's it called again? I think I closed the trade right there. There's no point in leaving it. Okay, I closed it yesterday before I went to bed. Okay, so I opened this trade since Monday as well. I opened it right there. It broke out of there, and I also shared it with us on Monday. This one was open on Monday, and my trailing stop was right here. And when all of this happened, the same thing happened on EU. Okay, but that kind of closed me out at break even before I re-entered. But this one was quite interesting, and I also advise us to pick the trade. Why? Because it is still quite new. I mean, they push the upside hasn't really gone that far yesterday. So some of us joined at around here, and you would have been able to make roughly. Let me check again. Roughly, if you join the trade right there, okay, you should have been able to make roughly 79 pips. Literally 80 pips is up for grab. So this plus $8 if you use 0.01. Anything above this, it will be a multiple of the lot size. If you use 0.1, that is 80 solid dollars. Okay? If you use 1.0, that is 800 solid dollars. Easy peasy without any stress. Okay? So that is the second trade we picked yesterday together based off the analysis shared earlier. All right? This is not a joke. Okay, the market was quite interesting and the market was good to us yesterday throughout this week, basically. And then on GU as well, I forecasted a good buy at the top here also. I think it's loading up nice. It's loading up now. Okay, I didn't pick this one. And I'm very sure we all know the reason why I didn't take this because I couldn't get a very sharp one. The first reason I didn't take this is because I couldn't get a very nice oversold area here when the market pulled back. Okay, so which kind of like goes against all my entry plan. Okay, it went against all my entry plan. That's why I didn't take this buy. Okay, and secondly, the reason why I didn't take the trade is because I'm already on EU. Okay, I'm not on of the what's it called again? I'm already on EU and Kiwi dollar. All right. I mean, I'm already selling dollar in two different places. The moment I had GU to hit, that's been weird. As a matter of fact, I'm only supposed to even pick just one out of the whole dollar pair when it's against dollar, when we have dollar as the quote currency. I was supposed to just pick one. But because of the market structure in both, and I've opened one since Monday and it was already in profit. Don't forget, I opened NZD USD on Monday and it was already in profit. As a matter of fact, it was trailed in profit. It was already in a locked up profit. That's why I had the opportunity to take EU. The moment I had GU to it, that made me stupid. Okay, I mean, I know I'm an idiot because I'm a trader. And by idiot, I mean I have to repeat the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I make a loss right now, I still have to open the same trade again. It might be a loss, it might be profit. I don't know. That's me being an idiot. So now being an idiot is normal, but being stupid is not normal in trading. So if I open EU and I open GU all at the same time, that's me being stupid. And I will advise all of us against that. Okay. It could be profitable in a bunch of ways, like Nick, what's it called again? Christian just said he made profit by buying both EU, Kiwi dollar, and I think Aussie dollar, which is fine. But at the same time, if that goes against you, that is a colossal loss. All right, it's gonna be very terrible. I would only lose a trade on EU if yesterday trade was not impressive enough. I will only lose the trade on what on EU because NZD dollar was already traded in profit. Okay, so please let's be careful with our risk management. I kept on saying this. Okay, I've not won the market. I am just trading the way I know how to, and I still get stopped out sometimes. Okay, I get stop loss sometimes. So when you risk too much, you have to live by it. Okay, you have to do what? You have to live by it. I don't know much. I don't have much to say outside of that. So currently, this trade is still running in profit. But someone said, is there any other opportunity to take a new entry? I would say yes, there is an opportunity for a new entry, and that would be somewhere around this zone. I think I have another question. Someone said 2 hours time frame. That is what you're using. I use any time frame I see fit. Chisholm, just relax. Okay, I'm here to call trades, not to analyze the chart, not to tell you this is what to do. I'm here to call trades. Just relax your mind. Okay, please do that for me. Okay, and for yourself too. It's gonna help you. All right. If you want to learn how to trade, we have a different session for that. This is just to call out trades. All right. Basically, that's what we do here. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let me go ahead and pick basic white. Yeah, that's what I want to use right there. So we have a structure there. So let me quickly go to the 1 hour bands to see the market. Yes, I think we have a little bit of market structure right here. I mean, of markets of price action right here, a bit of a demand right there. Okay, so if the market get rebounded off that level right at the top there, excuse me, if the market get rebounded right at the top here, there is still an opportunity to go long. All right. Now this is where it gets really dicey. You know what we normally do. We wait for 1 hour candle to close bullish. How we were able to enter this trade yesterday because you could have entered here if you waited for 1 hour to close bullish. And I also said we can take it to 30 minutes. Okay, just in case. And by the time we took this particular pair to 30 minutes yesterday, it will show where we entered the trade very nicely now. You can see where we entered the trade. We enter at the close of this particular candle. So today, I want to see this particular place getting closed out. If this particular candle, this bearish candle, if we get engulfed totally, okay, by 1 hour candle, then it's a good buy. Okay, it's going to be what? It's going to be a good buy. So I'm going to put an entry line at the top here. So you can keep a close tab on it. If at all you want to take a trade, I'm not sure I'll be taking any trade on GU today, but if it looks fine, I marked, okay, and I will share it on the group if I ended up taking the trade moving forward. All right. So this is where I will be entering this trade. I want to see an engulfing candle right above there. Okay, right above there. This will be the place for me to take a candle. I want to see a green candle that closes above here. Then I will look forward a buy trade. Moving forward, I think I have the right to delete this one now, and I also have the right to delete this one now. So this has been GU has been a very, very consistent guy or pair that moves really, really fun to the upside. Okay, and I said fun because I've been trading this particular pair since, God knows when. And what I've been able to, what I can say about this is when GU wants to trend, it does trend very nicely. Okay, when GU plans to trend, it does that with a lot of finesse. And you can see that in the previous momentum. You can see we took a very good buy when the market was doing all of this. We took a very good sell when it was doing all of this. And now we are taking a buy when it's doing everything here. So let's go back a bit also to see what I'm trying to say. Okay. So you can see right at the back. Okay. Okay. So right around here also, when the market was going down, okay, we took some very good sell. I think this should be around the month of July. Yes. And in June, we also, I mean, this is also July, we took some very good buy. This is all I trade all my life. Okay. This is all I trade. When the market does something like this, I run away as far as possible. When we have higher highs, higher low like this, or lower highs, lower low like this, that is where I thrive. That is what I do. If market is not giving me that kind of move, if it's not giving me that kind of momentum, I don't care. I'm not trading. Okay? I would rather just sit on my hands and watch from the sideline. Simple as that. Okay? So that's what I do. So basically, if this market decides to move up and break above here, there's a potential buy trade right there. However, if it break below here, and we tested this area, there's another potential what? Potential buy trade there. If we also break below here, and then now retested this area, then we might be looking for a sell trade. Okay. But that is probably not going to happen today because we don't really have any serious news coming today. So let me quickly go ahead and check that for you. Okay. And show that to you basically. So we don't really have any serious news coming today. Not at all. All right. And here you go. This is the news. This is today's data. Okay. Okay. Forgive me about forgive that. So, all right. So here we go. So this is the fundamentals. You can see we only have new home sales by 3 p.m. and then we have crude oil inventories by 3:30 p.m. Not serious fundamentals, like I said. New home sales doesn't really affect dollar like that. It affects mostly the future market, maybe options, okay, and real estate. Basically, it's mostly about it's a real estate fundamentals, okay, news or data, something like that. So it doesn't really affect the currency pairs, basically, okay, quote unquote. Unless you're scalping on 1 minute time frame, then you might be careful. But if on 1 hour band, you don't really have anything to worry about, basically. So I'm out of that. Anyways, so pay close attention to this. If you see a candle that close above here, take a buy. If it doesn't and it break below this demand zone right here, just give it a minute till tomorrow. All right. Relax. Enjoy your profit. I used to say this, guys, you don't have to be in the market all the time. Okay. You don't have to, but we just made close to $40 for people that, I mean, close to $15 for people that even use the microest lot size, which is 0.01. At the least you can make is $10 from all of this trade, which is fine. Okay, considering the kind of effort we had to put to it. We didn't put any serious effort. All we have to do is just sit down, pick a trade, and watch. All we have to do is just sit down. Okay, the market did the whole thing for us. So we don't really, considering what we did, it's a little bit of a stress. So don't stress yourself and go ahead and jump into some trade that you don't need to be in. So that's my advice. But as well, you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do because I know it's human. We do whatever we want to do eventually. So Aussie dollar right now, I think Aussie dollar might be might be moving in another direction that looks very quite bullish. It's very tempting at the top there. You understand what I'm saying? But heading to the 4 hour band, okay, heading to the 4 hour band, it looks like that could be a little bit of a trap. Okay, you can see the 2023, December 2023 high. Okay, December 2023 high. Okay, you can see it's been what? It's been broken to the upside. So that was quite memorable and it is worthy of noting. But at the same time, I think that there is a need for a very solid pullback. And don't forget what I shared with us. We have 4 arms of trend for a trend to be mature. Okay, 4 arms, and we already have higher high, higher low. 1, higher high, higher low. 2, higher high, higher low. 3, higher high, higher low. 4, higher high. We already have the fifth arms. We already have 5 arms of trend. If that is not clear to you, let me show that to you on the 1 hour band so you will see the arms very clearly. Okay, so let's start drawing it again. Okay, this is the first higher high, 1. The second higher high, 2. The third higher high, 3. The fourth higher high, 4. And you can see the fifth higher high right here, 5. Okay, you can see every single time the market breaks structure. Okay, break of structure. Okay, break of structure here also. I see another break of structure. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now, if the market break this place also, break of structure. You understand what I'm saying? So we have fifth hand. So this trend is already stretched. Right now, if I'm going to take a buy, I will be cautious. All right, I'll be cautious. Very well. That's why we're able to take this buy here. We're able to take this buy here. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be careful. We have to be cautious this time around. That's what I'm trying to say. So right now, Aussie dollar, there's a possible buy. I'm not going to lie to you about that, but I will be very cautious. So if we get a break and move here, maybe we can go long, okay, on it. And you can see we have a very good trade on it also. I caught this trade very early on Monday as well. Okay, and the market pulled back yesterday very heavily, and I got caught off. Okay, that's why I didn't pick this trade again. Okay, I took it on Monday, and on Tuesday, when Australian dollar, when the Reserve Bank of Australia governor was having a press conference around 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. yesterday, okay, the news came, and then I was caught off right here, which was fair. Okay, it's what happened during a press conference. I mean, we are not new to that. So I was caught off at I think around 1% or thereabouts. Okay, I think 1% or thereabouts. Guys, can you still see my screen? And can you still clearly hear me? Please confirm if you can see my screen and you can still hear me. Thank you very much. I think I can hear myself. I can see my own screen anyways. So moving forward, okay. So since I was caught off, I didn't want to pick the trade again. So I instead, let me put it that way, I instead focused on on Kiwi dollar, on Euro dollar. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is what I instead focused on yesterday. And at the end of the day, a few of you took the trade, I think somewhere around there, and you should be able to close at least, as well, at least 70 to 50 pips. I mean, 50 to 70 pips. But you know what I'm saying? It's inverse. 50 to 70 pips, basically yesterday. That was cool. That's another $5 plus that you didn't have to lift a finger or leave the corner of your house to make. You understand? It's simple. Okay, so right now, a break above this particular level at the top here will be a very good place to start. Okay, it will be a very good place to start. So let me see if I can put it there. All right, let me see if I can put something like this here. If that top is successfully broken, I guess we'll look into a very good trade. Okay, maybe we can take a buy trade there. But I will be cautious. Like I said, I'm not gonna jump into this abruptly. I'll be very, very patient and extremely cautious. Now, moving forward, USD card. USD card is another trade I picked. Okay, but not here. I picked it on another account, which I will be showing to you right now. This is it right here on my 4-hour time frame. This is my main account. Okay, I traded majorly on 8 hours and 4-hour bands, majorly. And you can see right here, my stop loss is already here. Okay, this trade, the loss on this trade is already off. My stop loss is somewhere around there already. As a matter of fact, let me put it right there, just for the moment. Okay, apologies, guys. So my stop loss is already here. Okay, just in case. Okay, just in case. So my trailing stop is already here. So just in case the market decided to pull back, all right, maybe pull back to this zone, and maybe right here, and then drop. I will look for another sell-off. Okay, I will look for another sell trade right here. But if not, if the market decided to come all the way to the top here, I will get caught off, and I'm fine by that. I'm fine. I'm good with that. Okay, I mean, I knew that. Okay, I've made peace with the fact that trailing stop is a two-edged sword. If it works in your direction, you get to catch something like this. Okay, if it works in your direction, you get to catch something like this. But if it work against you, after making a sales like this, a very good sale like this, the market pull back and you get caught off at break even. Okay, something like this happen if care is not taken. You understand what I'm saying? So that is a whole shebang about trading stock. All right. So we have to be very careful and we have to be patient all as well. Moving forward to the next one. So on USD card, I would say for some of you that still have this trade open, I would advise you to close it now, if possible, if you want to. Okay, that's just an advice anyway. For me, right now, the plan is to see if I can get a pullback to the zone. Okay, and I get a pullback to the zone so I can take a further sell-off trade. All right. That particular area here at the top would be a very good place for me to start looking for a new sell. You understand what I'm saying? So that will take probably the rest of the day or maybe tomorrow before that plays out. So I'm just going to drag it to the bottom. I think I'm going to drag Kiwi dollar to the bottom also. There's no plan on that. Euro dollar, I'm going to drag it right here also as stopwatch because there's no serious plan on them. But I will see how this all goes. I'm really interested in watching and seeing how they play out moving forward. Okay, and lastly, let's talk about USD JPY. Please, if you have any play you want me to share, you want me to analyze, can drop it in the chat box. I have less than 5 minutes to go. So this morning we witnessed this kind of sporadic push to the upside as far on what's it called again? USD JPY, which is quite uh, you know, quite funny. Okay. But let's see. We have a very nice trend line here. Okay, we have a very decent trend line here. Maybe US dollar wants to go up. I don't know. Okay, just maybe. Just maybe. If I can get a pullback. But I'm not gonna go for this. Okay, and there's a reason for that. All right. First off, we have higher high, higher low. We have the first high, higher high, higher low. We have the second high. So we have a little bit of higher high because you can see break of structure, and then since then the market has been ranging. So I say we have the third arm. So there's a possibility that we're gonna get this fourth arm as a new high. So a buy trade on UJ is possible, but personally, I might not take this. Okay, I might not take because why? On the 4-hour bands, it seems to be facing a very strong support. Okay, it seems to be facing a very strong support. So that would be the only reason. But let's see how the whole thing unravels and let's see how it all plays out. Okay, maybe I will change my mind later. I don't know. Or I will update you. Like I said again, you don't need to trade every day. Okay, you don't need to trade every single day. Pick your battle, fight it accurately, and protect your capital at all costs. Okay, be very, very picky when it comes to trades. Be very picky. You understand what I'm saying? So moving forward, we have XAU USD, which is gold. So gold is playing chicken. Okay, gold is still playing chicken all the way at the top here. And I kept on telling you guys that this is not the time to start selling gold. But please don't sell gold right now. All right? Because you see gold at the top doesn't mean you should start selling. Please don't sell gold. Gold still has a lot of potential of going up. And that is coming from geopolitics drama, war, dollar being weak, Fed cutting rates from back and centers. I mean, it's a total show as far as gold is concerned. So the only thing you want to do with gold right now is a possible buy. Okay, a very good buy all the way to the upside. Okay, the only thing you can even expect is what is probably a pullback to retesting this trend line and then market bounce back up. Maybe back to this zone. Okay, and then market do what? Market jump back up. All right. So, and because you know that the market is going to come down to this area, doesn't mean you should start selling from because of that. Please don't do that. I'm begging you. Please don't. Just buy instead of selling. Okay, because the market is bullish. But because we have a smaller account here, I will strictly advise against that. Focus on the major pairs, trade it nicely, and you will make all the money you wanted to make. Okay, all the profit we've been making so far was not from gold, right? And we're making it. If you check actually as a beginner or someone with a very small account or capital, you will notice that most of your losses actually come from gold or trade that you didn't plan at all. When you pick a trade or when you trade a pair that you didn't have any plan on, that's when you lose money. Most of the time, when we have a very structured plan on a trade, we hardly lose money. You understand what I'm saying? So please, just don't waste money. If you have money that you want to waste, just take it out and give it to less privileged. You understand? Instead of wasting it on what? On gold. Okay. Olariwaju said I should check USD CHF. I genuinely don't know what your issue with CHF is, but I'm definitely going to check after GJ. So let's take a look at GJ. GJ also made a very strong push to the upside this morning. But what I'm witnessing on GJ right now is a potential divergence. Okay, is a potential divergence that looks like a wedge pattern. You can see right here. You can see right there. So it looks like a wedge, a wedge pattern, basically. However, it's still building up very nicely. You can see we have a bunch of higher highs here, and right here we have a bunch of lower highs. Okay, we have a bunch of lower highs. If I take the chart to maybe a little bit around 2 hours now, this divergence will look much better. See what I'm saying now? So you see, we have a little bit around lower highs right here. Okay, we have a bit of lower high. So I think there is still a formidable uh, sell entry that awaits GJ, okay, in the nearest future, which would possibly start once this particular structure is broken to the downside, this particular demand area, okay. The moment we have it cross below the trend line, break and retest this area, then we have a sell trade and route. All right. So if you're gonna take a sell trade, let it be all below here. Anything above here, you look for buy. But right now, personally, I'm not gonna take a buy because this particular structure you see drawn in the most weirdest way possible right there. Okay, it's from the 4 hour bands and it's a very strong support area. Okay, so that is that on my side. So I'm watching this and I'm very patient with it moving forward. So going to USDCHF, I believe USDCHF made a very ridiculous push to the upside today. Okay. And I have a friend, or let me say a student, that when we analyze the market this morning, is planning to take a buy because obviously the market is what? Is ranging on the what? On the 4 hour bands. Or even on the 1 hour band is ranging. And that's why we are not taking this trade. Just say because when the market is ranging on the 1 hour band, I am not interested. I am eternally not interested at all. So if you want to take a trade on USD right now, I will advise you to take a buy, wait for pullback, and just play inside this range. And I was talking about a friend earlier. The friend actually took the trade, or will promise to be taking this trade on a 5 minute time frame, which is being smart. Okay, because when you see a range on a 1 hour to 2 hour band, the best time frame to take that trade is maybe 5 minutes or highest 15 minutes. Okay, even if you can take it on 1 minute, that will be fair. Okay, you get into better entry on all of those time frames. But the moment you try taking it on 2 hours, you really take a very good trade. Your stop loss will be massive and stuff like that. If you want to take this, then I would advise you to take the chart to 5 minutes and look for trade there. And personally, I don't trade the mini time frame with you guys. Okay. The only instrument I trade on 1 minute or 5 minutes is gold, and that's me scalping. Okay, and most of the time I do that when there is news. I'm gonna swing good. It has to be from 1 hour upward, around 1 hour time frame upward. So that's my take on LCHF. For now, I'm still sitting on the sidelines on this one because I'm still waiting for a breakout. Okay, and I like what I see because you can see the build up. The build up has lasted for how many weeks now? Let's check from here to here. This is the 23rd day. Let me quickly see that boldly. Yes, this is the 27th day. You can see it right here. This is the 27th day. Okay. 27th day, 2 hours. I like that. Okay. Up to a month. That's fine. So the moment I get a month range, that is telling me that maybe it's time for me to start looking for a breakout. When I get the breakout always moves crazy. And we can see an example right at the top here when USCHF range for like a month or 2 months straight. Okay, when it ranges for like 2 months straight. So give me a minute, let the chart actually put itself together, you know how it is right here. So where is that place? Okay, it is, I think it's right. No. Maybe I think I was talking about UCAD actually. But I think USDCHF also ranges a lot. Now it's not been ranging lately. So so okay, that's that. Well, it was UCAD I was trying to I saw the last range on. But I think we could also say this is a range. Okay, this is also a range, and in a way, okay, you can say we have a range right here. Okay, it's more like a range also. Let's measure it to see how long that took before the breakout. So let's check again from here to here. That's like 84 days. Good Lord. That was 84 days. That's like 3 months. 3 month range. Okay. Actually, let's check it very well. Let's go to the 8 hour bands to check it very, very well. Okay. I'm really interested in that range. Okay, to see how far it went before it broke out. You can see it's more like a range, anyways. Okay, you can see it's more like a range. Okay, from here to here, this is the range. It's a range. Okay, not anyone wants them. It's a range. It's let's say we have multiple lows, all right, and what multiple highs. So it's a range. It wasn't going up. You can see the trend ended when it gets inside this range. So that's what I'm trying to say. So lastly, yes, let's measure it right now together. So we have uh, 60, let's make it bigger so we can see it very clearly. So we have 65 days, okay, 65 days range. Okay, that's like 2 months. That's good. So we're witnessing a 27 days range already, which is right here. So that's fine. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Let's see if that's gonna maybe throughout October to continue to range, which will be fine. Imagine you take this sell, you took this sell, you took the first sell here, and you took the second sell here, and the market dropped all the way down here. This is roughly 800 pips. Okay, maybe 6 to 800 pips. Okay, like that. That is very, very fabulous trade, if you know what I'm trying to say. You understand very clearly. So moving forward, that's that on USD CHF on my side here. Okay, I'm not interested in picking any trade now. I'm watching this range very closely, and I will only take the trade if there is a breakout. Lastly, on Euro GBP. So lastly on Euro GBP, I think Euro GBP actually dropped. I stopped watching these. Okay, there is a potential sell opportunity right here. Okay, there was one, but I stopped watching it actually because I already have so many pairs I watch, so there's no point in watching this particular one. You understand what I'm saying? But right now, I think that is you can look for a sell trade if this particular area is well tested. Okay, if this particular structure is successfully tested and we get the market to rebound from there, we can look for a very good what? A very good sell right from there. Okay, you have to be careful though. You can see the bullish momentum is strong, so you don't want to rush into it and get yourself kicked off, get your behind kicked off the market abruptly. So that's the plan on US Euro GBP if you're interested in that one. So, guys, thank you all for tuning in today. I'm going to catch you tomorrow in another session like this. Have a fabulous day. Love you all. Bye for now. If you have any question, please drop it right now.